What is going on, boys and girls, noobs and campers, trolls and tryhards? But in the background, you are watching a select fire foul OP tryhardness. On League Play, I went 30-9. You'll see my 19-7 right now in the first round. I started out a little bit slow, but I catch up towards the end of the second round, and oh man, am I excited. I just got my braces off, and I will say I look like a pretty sexy beast. I'm just saying, I'm throwing that out there. If you guys don't know, but I had braces on for 3.5 years, and 3.5 years is a ridiculously long amount of time, especially to have braces. So lately, a lot of my friends have been getting their braces off, and I was like, "Oh, how long do you have them on?" And they're like, "Oh, like a year and a half," and I was like, screw you, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. I mean, I've been going to the same orthodontist, like, dental office for the past 6 years, and so ever since I was in 3rd grade and I was a little mini doctor. I've been going to this place and getting all my tooth problems adjusted and fixed and everything, and my teeth have always been terrible my entire life. Like, both of my parents had really bad teeth, so I was destined to have terrible teeth. When I was in, like, look at that feed right there. When I was in, like, I want to say 3rd or 4th grade, I had to wear headgear for 6 months, only at night. I wasn't that nerdy kid who wore headgear, but I only had to wear it at night. But it was hard to sleep in, and it was like, it kind of made you breathe like you couldn't breathe like that, and it sucked so bad. And I had to do so many things. I had actually one of my two front teeth, one of them grew in, but the other one didn't, and it was for the longest time it didn't grow in, so we had to go take a look at it, and it turns out I had this thing called a mesiodens, and what a mesiodens basically is an extra tooth. So between my adult tooth that was up in my face and between my baby tooth that was down lower, there was a tooth in between there, and it was blocking the adult tooth from coming down. So I had to get my baby front tooth pulled, and then I had to get the mesiodens pulled, and that was one of the most traumatic, terrible experience of my life. I mean, it was open surgery, and I was awake for the entire thing at like 4th grade, and I was crying, and it was so painful. It was like one of the most painful things ever, because they had to go up there with like these pliers and just rip and rip and rip and pull and pull and pull and pull, and it was just, every time he pulled, it was just like freaking 10 people just kicking you in the nuts. It was so bad. And I was awake for the entire thing, which actually kind of today pisses me off, because I shouldn't have been awake for that surgery. It was just way too bad, essentially. It was like, it hurt so much that at being that young of age, I shouldn't have had to go through that, at least, especially awake. And then plus, after that, I had problems with that tooth, because that adult tooth thought it was already down all the way and it wouldn't want to go anymore. So it was like only halfway in, so I had to get this like little button on it, and then I have to wear a rubber band from that button to another different button on my bottom tooth, so it would just be a straight rubber band going from top to bottom. I had to wear that forever. Just tons of terrible, awful things have been a part of my dental work, and it was just so relieving. And for the past 3 hours of my life, it was just freaking hell. It was so bad, because they have to grind down the cement that was on your teeth, and it hurts, and because they have to get up right next to your gums, because if they're not right up next to your gums, some cement gets right there, and it'll sting your teeth. So they're like, just like the spinning, imagine like a little spinning toothpick that's really sharp, just right up next to your gums, just spinning. Imagine that for a second. And that was the past 3 hours of my life. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. And then I had to get my teeth cleaned right afterwards, and bleh. But anyways, I'm really excited. My teeth look freaking sexy. They feel good. I'm feeling them all day. They're awesome. So anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, the gameplay in the background, my super excited hyperactive disorder commentary. If you did, please leave a rating, a comment, and most importantly, subscribe. I love you all oh so very much, and thank you for viewing.